Hello everybody, my name is Mathis and welcome back to some more Rimworld. Alright, where were we last? It's been a couple days since I've played. Right, we're building our like crematorium for corpses over here. We did get to test out our little defense system. Overall, colony is going good. I really can't complain all that much, especially for like a desert setting, I guess. Not too bad, not too bad at all. So we'll see how this ends up going. From now on, this is where pirates that I don't give two shits about are gonna get tossed and hopefully just burned alive. That's all right. Let it go. I don't mind so much. We don't really need the power yet, but it would look nice to get another windmill here. Our farms, as messy as they are doing pretty good as well. Is there anything else I really need? What about a caravan like packing spot? Like, this is where caravans come to hang out. Or no, that's where we park. That's where we park our caravan. It's gonna be our wedding spot for when eventually somebody does say yes to us. These places near a workbench. One workbench can simultaneously be linked to only 2 tool cabinets. Gotcha. But can a tool cabinet be linked to all kinds of places? It looks like it can. That's neat. Not that it matters, but I guess like it could be good to have that at some point. I also do need to expand my refrigerator. I also want to get another turret up at some point, but we'll see how that goes. And eventually I might just like load this up with a sandbag so the dudes have like a ton of stuff to walk over and it makes them very slow, which is always good too. Our trees are still growing and they're ready to be chopped down, which is awesome. Especially when we already have 500 wood in the back burner. We could still go for 500 more. I hope everybody has a bed. I hope everybody has one. Ostrich self-tamed. Okay. Here's your joy hours. Here's your work hours. And there's your whatever hours. An ostrich self-tamed. I mean, let's keep him in animal area 1, I guess. And we can, I guess, try and tame him. Northern Lion's gonna have a huge break, which is surprising. He's very tired. The poor babby Northern Lion is he's very sleepy. Why don't we give... Caravan from the White J Damani approaching. They are a bulk goods trader. They'll hang around the colony for a few days before leaving. You can attack them, but this will anger their faction. Well, of course it will. Why don't we get like an animal sleeping spot? Just like one in each room at least. If Ostrich wants to come hang out, he's welcome to. Where are these guys? There they are. Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. We'll have to take a look at who our best social person is. Alright, let's take a look. Social, 2. None. 0. Northern Lion's a 6. Alpaca Patrol's a 9. Looks like it's gonna be Alpaca Patrol. Are they just gonna hang out then, I guess? Who do I talk to? The guy with the question mark, presumably. There's Rob. Let's trade. They've got a lot of stuff. Alright, so this is what we've got. This is what they've got. Yao Yao is that drug I don't really necessarily want. I guess clothing would probably be good, but they don't have any, it looks like. Well, they've got something that for $200. For $200, they have also better come with like a free hand job as far as I'm concerned. Wooden billboards, a billiards table. Oh, it's a billiards table. Well, what do we got that we don't need that they will buy for a high price? Not a whole lot. Potatoes, we could give them like 100 potatoes. I'm thinking that we're not going to do that. Herbal meds, we've got 106. They could buy a few. We'll just give them some meds and just send them off with a few meds for now. And other than that, just kind of like tell them to get the hell out, I guess. As long as they brought their own food, they can do what they want. A little bit of extra company for everybody, for all of us to hang out and chat with ain't necessarily a bad thing. Hurdle, do you have a bed, my dude? Slept in the cold. Is that, like, really that cold for you? We'll bump the temperature up a little bit, I guess, but... Hurdle sleeps in a bed. He doesn't need one. Hurdle's working on something here. Someone's working on a marble sculpture. We finally got some art happening. It's exciting, man. I'm excited. And this is just going to be for non-colonist corpses. That's what's going right here. Hunter lacks a weapon. What are you talking about? A ranged weapon. Gotcha. Well, not seeing one. Nick, what kind of pants are you wearing, my homes? Your pants were better. Everything you're wearing is just better. Hurdle's kind of making his own thing. Nice, nice. All right, let's go. Let's zone this area real quick. This is specifically going to be critical. Clear everything. Corpses, human-like corpses, stranger human corpses. But no colonist human corpses. It's not going to happen. Not today. And then we have some Molotovs, which is good, because that's what we're going to be using to hurl them in there and burn everything. This is how things go in this world. It's a ruthless place, man. You got to set up your own crematorium. Such is life. It's a rough, rough, rough world. So the question is, what is the thing that can drain water? That's something that we should be looking to do at some point, is get the thing that can drain water. I like how the passive cooler explodes by the end of it. It makes me really want to use it. Oh, there's the ostrich. Here, ostrich. Let's give you some obedience. Let's get you some obedience training. You've got haul. We'll give you rescue as well. A chunk of metal spacecraft has fallen nearby. We're gonna give that a deconstruct order for supplies. Kind of want to give a second layer here of wall. Might go granite instead. Just to get a double layer is actually like really safe and probably good to go, and a good thing to do rather. Everybody's cooking. This is just an ostrich going to eat some potatoes like ostriches do. It's silly, man. It's very, very silly. All right, you run. Nick, I want you here. I want you there. I want you hiding over here. We're just gonna wait. What are we gonna do with this thing, man? We're not gonna rescue it. There it is. It's dead. Good shot, by the way, Mathis. That was a one and done. Were you just watching the clouds? It's fine. Boomalope meat works for me. Looks like we got some good layers going on over here. Burning through some granite, though, because people are just bad at constructing, but at the same time, at least their skill is going up. Layer that sucker, baby. Layer that sucker, baby. Research is still assigned for refining. Who's working on this, out of curiosity? Northern Lion? Kind of want to see what he... Yeah, go finish it, man. Yeah, I want to see what this thing's going to turn into. Looks like you're chipping away at it little by little, which is nice. We're getting raided. It's a SCYTHER? Fucking excuse me? Hide. 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 You have a gun. Mathis. I need you over here, dude. Get in. Kate, run. No! Okay. Okay, everybody just do your thing. This is very early for a Scyther, I feel like. I'm gonna have you move to the other end now and hopefully force him to move along. Or readjust. Oop, he's taking shots. We got him. Holy god dang, we got him. Holy crap. An early Scythe, man. Like, what the fuck? What are we gonna do with this? We just shot him to death, which is always nice. But damn, that's early for that. Alright, let's go security. I think another turret is gonna be in order here. Major break risk because Mathis is a whiny baby. So, true to life as it seems. 2 days, it starts expiring, which is nice. And he can start working on that as well. All right. Another chunk of spacecraft, huh? Well, yeah, we're going to give that a deconstruction as well. And we should definitely go for the high-tech thing then, I think. I think we're good on the components where we can worry about high-tech. And I also kind of want to, you know, insulate over here. I say insulate, but I just want to double layer it. I guess limestone is where we want to go. Hope we don't lock ourselves in like idiots. Alright, what do we get? Do we get components hurdle out of this? I thought we did. It could just be metals, though. A group of travelers are passing by. That's alright with me. Mathis is whiny. Don't go near him, boys. He's going to whine about his, like, marriage or something. Lack of marriage, you know what I'm saying? Don't bother. It ain't worth it. So how about we deconstruct this. And we construct ourselves a high tech one. Why not? I'm excited, Northern Lion. I'm very excited. We'll put it in your room. It's the first piece of art. Once you're finished, it's going in your room, boo. I promise. All you. Kate is cooking away. Once you're done, NL, let's get you... Yeah, you're going over there. I was going to say, I was going to force you to work on it. That's fine. What we got? All right, where are you going with it? We gotta see what this goes. Hang on. All right, I want to install this in Northern Lion's room. We'll never do hauling. Got it. How about Pupper? Okay. Well, let's see what it is. This piece bears a portrayal of K. Northern Lion Neville. All right. Teaching Hall to a Husky as Northern Lion thinks of what's for lunch. The Husky is half orange and half orange. Well, no one said Northern Lion was the most creative, man. There's a sparrow near the edge of the image, while the image is totally devoid of both combat and growth. This artwork relates to the training of a husky on the 3rd day of December, 5500. All right. Well, I'm glad Northern Lion figured that out. Mathis, could you hurry up and stop whining, by the way? I'm very ready for you to start getting over this garbage. Probably like, what, one more episode? Alpaca, you don't ever do hauling. Here, just put this... No. install it. Okay, well, fuck it, I guess. There, now it's gonna get installed. Great. There it is, NL. You've got yourself a luxurious room. Let's get another one up, shall we? Another small sculpture. Also, how's this going? Can somebody, like, work on this at some point? That would be kind of sweet. What do we need for materials? What are we missing? Maybe metal, Mathis. Maybe you're missing some metals? Alright, let's, So I guess order the mining out. Let's hope no cave-ins happen, I guess. Okay, give us some metals. I guess what we're gonna have to do is ignore... If we want to avoid cave-ins, try not to mine out too much else. Getting all these rocks are nice. Look at these fucking, like, cornucopia of fucking animals. Just following us around. At least we have enough to at least make this after this, so... Give me all the metals. Anybody gonna start doing, like, literally any of the work for this? We have at least the components. Are we just gonna store the metal until we have enough? Alright, Nick. I appreciate your willingness to up your skill, I guess. Minor break risk hurdle. What's his whiny issue? I mean, I don't really care, to be honest, Hurdle. You haven't even earned yourself a proper name yet. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll get him a light in his room at least. Thank God they don't whine about having lights on when they try and sleep. Rebuffed by Alpaca Patrol. Listen, there's very little going on here as far as, like, choices here. So you probably should start banging each other and just get it over with at this point. That's all I'm gonna goddamn say. Alpaca doesn't construct? Yeah, I guess not. Acceptable. How's our power going? Can somebody just... Mathis is on it. It says reserved by Mathis. Mathis, I have faith in you, my man. Let's go. Okay, you're just going to... I mean, it says it was reserved by you, but I guess not. Mad Animal. Alright, well, that's not a terrible thing, honestly. Should probably get you guys indoors, though. You guys can't. You gotta stay. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, animals are gonna go do their own thing, I guess. Go, melee attack the Muffalo while Indiana does his own thing. Hey, if the ostrich dies, the ostrich dies. So be it. I'm not too concerned about it. But not the dog, man, not the dog. Look at this little freaking gangbang we've got going on here. Alright, first, you rescue the stupid ostrich. You melee the Muffalo to death. Why I decided I want... Where are you going? You're fleeing. Well, there's nowhere to go. It's dead, dude. It's fucking dead. I ran away. I'm such a little bee. Lumi, meanwhile, is like, you know what? Fucking food. Let's go. Research. Hell yes. That dank food. Northern Lions finishing a... Oh, Mathis is working on some art. That's a fucking first. All right, Lumi's doing some research, which is great. Kate is cooking up some meals. We got a ton of food. I feel confident. I probably shouldn't, but I do. I feel confident. That concerns me, but I just do. All right. How's he doing? His tail's destroyed. He'll live. Mathis, what do you got, buddy? What do you got, buddy? What's going on here? All right, well, maybe we'll just never know. He's going to go research now. Thank God Mathis is researching. You know he's a genius. Hurdle's just relaxing socially. With a wounded, bleeding ostrich, he is relaxing socially. That's what I would do as well, I guess. It's life, man. Look at this calm little place. I think we're going to turn this into a bedroom, and I'm going to make a proper medical wing over here sooner rather than later. But that's 20 minutes. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, let me know in the comment section below. And as always, I'll see you next time.